Infinite Tarot 888. This message is for Aries, not Aries. As I was meditating and getting ready for this reading, you have somebody. I just heard somebody from your past. Now, this could be a few people. This could be a family. This could be a lover. This could be maybe somebody you were married to. Maybe you're not married no more. Maybe you are. This says right here. Sneaky link. It could also be a sneaky link. This is a person that is in disbelief. Now, Aries. Time has passed by. And if it was this sneaky link, for some of you guys, maybe you had a sneaky link. This was a third party. This was somebody that you found. At one point, you might have thought it was a pinchy twin flame, right? Like maybe you bought into that BS, man or woman, you know. But anyways, this is somebody that you were just, fuck, man, you were in love, like, for some of you guys, okay? For some of you guys, it was this person could have been an asshole, a bitch, and there was something about you that you liked. Maybe it was, I'm hearing just the attitude. Like for my women, there was just this aura of this bad boy. Some of you guys are looking at this person like, what the hell did I see in this person later on as you healed? But it was a magnetic attraction. And you're realizing, because a lot of you guys, maybe this separation could be a couple of years that have passed by. Look, five years for some of you guys. Some of you guys are just beginning your journey, so pay attention. Because of different timelines. You guys could be just shaking up, don't know what the hell's going on. Because a lot of us started around the portal 888, right before it. But listen up. There was something that just shook your world, and you had they had the chance as well as to heal. But for some of you guys, your sneaky link had another sneaky link. And for some of you guys, they didn't decide to do the work. So a lot of you guys, you push yourself in a different direction. Kind of like setting yourself free, because this was a hard thing. Some of you guys, I'm hearing even like your lover and your spouse, maybe some of you guys were married, some of you guys weren't, but they teamed up against you, man or woman, however. Look, I'm telling you, we're special, and it was that puppy love, you know, that good love, and some of you guys could have ended up this particular reading, this energy, it's almost like you're looking back as a reflection how far you've came, and that's good. I like it, because for some of you guys, this person could have been the most perfect person, and for some of you guys, it led you on the wrong direction. Like you picked up some fucking habits that you didn't need to, doing drugs, fucking going in and out of jail. And it was weird. For some of you guys, I'm picking up, it was like you couldn't see the bad in this particular person. For some of you guys, you went through this cycle under the radar, like 5 years or so. And for some of you guys, you just ended up ghosting. And what does this say over here? Ghosting and I love you. So even after the ghosting would happen, because it's almost like one of you guys would snap. Or at least you would think, you know, it was separation. But they were probably, you know, sneaky linking around somewhere else. For some of you guys, not all of you guys. So there's unfinished business. Maybe they're coming in. You could feel the vibration. Some of you guys already have seen this particular person. If it was a family member that you had conflict, you kind of got over it. I'm picking up on some of you guys. You could have met up with somebody. that you had like issues. Like I said, it could have been a sibling, it could have been the sneaky link, it could have been even your ex. You could have been married to him or not. And there's a major change. Some of you guys are in this energy, or some of you guys saw your ex, and maybe if you're on the healing journey, you're a little behind, or you're barely stepping back out in the scene, and it's almost like you could be a female and you could be well dressed, something different. For a lot of you guys, this person, the last time you seen them, if you're a female and you're remembering that sneaky link, that person, maybe somebody you married, this person could have had like a rotation, you know, but for some of you guys, it could have been drugs. You might have thought this person, and you could be even a male watching, you could have had a bad girl. This girl I don't think you would fuck. She would fuck you, like, but there was something that you liked, you know, that, what do you call it? That BS, where you like to get your ass kicked. But it made you feel love. And you had to heal that part. For some of you guys, that's for some of you guys. And it kind of built your character. Some of you guys, that's your thing. And in the past, you might have been ashamed of it. And I'm getting this energy of like, you know what? Fuck that. You claim who you are and you don't give a shit. Guilt and shame, you heal that part of it. Some of you guys got rid of this addictions. Some of you guys, you could have been going through a process of, I'm picking up on some of you guys, you could have been dealing with something like personal. Maybe if you fell into depression and you just hooked up with the wrong person. Some of you guys feel that you got brujeria or like magic because you weren't a user like that. For some of you guys, you just fell in depression. I don't know. Maybe after you guys were seeing ghosts. For some of you guys, you could have been hallucinating. For some of you guys, you know, it was something that trapped you. It was a demon that had you back and forth. But there was, some of you guys are waking up that a sneaky link or one of the other women, if you were a businessman and you had money, even if you were a lady, you had money, you could have had a younger, like if you were dating younger guys, they could have been putting spells and you're recognizing like, oh shit. And they were using you for the money, basically. And a lot of you guys had a lot of love for this particular person. So for some of you guys, if you ran into this person, it's almost like they couldn't play the same game. Whether it was a male or female, it's almost like, oh, you remember those lines and you're like, oh shit. And you were healed and you were like, wow. Some of you guys are so focused, or you will be, on your journey, healing journey. And people are not going to understand. You're going to pull back. Some of you guys, you're going to go on your healing, but part of it is healing when it comes to business. All of you guys have a different purpose. This is why it's important for you to go to God, the universe. Some of you guys are going to be standing in your power. Like, you don't have resentment. You don't hate nobody. You understand why everything happened. For whatever reason, you're going to stand in your power. And this is you taking accountability, understanding. It's almost like you're going to start leading. You could go back to work and you could be leading a pack. You could be leading by example is what I heard. Now, look, frustrated. Some of you guys could be frustrated. If you're on this journey barely right now, you could be frustrated. And the 888 portal, what did it mean to you? Because I pick up energies and yes, they are of the past. And some of you guys have noticed the difference where you're talking about it, you're releasing it, you're letting it go. And the way I'm hearing right now, the downloads is some of you guys are still asking, why me? Which is good. Ask yourself, why me? Because a lot of you guys, you're going to get to the bottom of it. The faster you can get to it, the better. Otherwise, you'll be ruminating. But it's okay. Take your time. Some of you guys are meant to find out in a period, because the way I'm hearing is the YB, you want to really know. Because some of you guys want to know what the hell is going on, and the universe is not going to allow you. Like, if you have your intuition is telling you something, but you're not trusting it, it's for a reason. There's something you got to heal. And Aries, there's no point in you trying to force it. We've all been down that road. But here's the thing. Your mind could be playing tricks on you. And it could you could turn things worse. Like, you could end up in jail. Nobody wants to end up in jail. Man, you crazy with them sandwiches and the fucking bologna and all kinds of hombre, cookies. Fuck that. So the best thing you could do, and guys, put it in the comments, the best you could do is let go. Look at it, analyze it, talk to God so you could build that intuition. 11:11, as I said, that's you coming into where you could trust that what's happening or what happened in the past is your truth. Meaning that, hey, you can learn how to walk away. Don't let it rob your power. Otherwise, you go in there, and if it is true or if it isn't, you're going to explode. Your emotions. Some of you guys are looking at the past like, damn, I can't believe I was blowing up like that. And in this whole time, as you're releasing, because, man, some of our scars were deep. They were deep, and people don't understand. See, some of you guys have siblings, lovers, and exes. Sneaky links. The ones you call, and you realize they all serve the purpose. Jealousy was involved, lies, about your whereabouts. Some of you guys are standing in your powers. Not all of you guys lied. Some of you guys were like, yeah, this is how I live. And you faced a lot of people being vindictive, but you ask yourself, why? Why not? Why couldn't it have been you? Ask yourself. Really go within and ask, well, shit, why? If you're going through this situation, the only thing I could tell you is talk to God. There's an amazing reason that you're going through this. It's for an amazing reason. It's not going to go in vain. So if you're going through some hardships, maybe you fell off from your business. It could have went like this, and God might be testing you. Who do you want? What do you want? You want the money or you want me? You want the drugs or you want me? You want the, ding-a-ling or the box or me? And some of you guys could be like, maybe, and that's normal. We all, when it comes to sex especially, because your other person is probably feeling the heartbreak too. And right now with retrograde, you might be tested. I see some of you guys like, man, I want to smash just one more time. I don't know what to tell you. Just take it up with God, but you will be tested. And some of you guys, if you're honest, honesty is the best policy is what I'm hearing. Hey, no feelings. But because last time some of you guys started off like a little benefits, I'm gonna do it one time and that's it, because maybe your partner cheated. So there you go. And that one time just was the hook. Jezebel or that pinchy love. It's like you saw going towards the door that there was maybe, like it said right here, maybe there's not going to be a way back. Some of you guys even cried, and for my ladies, like, what am I doing? But it feels so good, and you're thinking about it. And a lot of you guys have gained the power, your power, to be like, no, you will be honoring your energy. Because this is going to come up and you'll see the low vibrational people coming towards you. Hey, what's up? I haven't seen you. And you're going to be looking fine. If you right now hesitating, do your affirmations. I am beautiful. There's going to be a transformation. I believe it. You don't know he or she where they've been, but they're glad to see you because, yes, they want to tap that ass. Yeah, they want to grab, but you don't know where that's been. Some of you guys are gonna protect your body more. You're gonna treat yourself differently. I don't think some of you guys might fall for it. Some of you guys is gonna trip this person out. If they're still married and they want to be a sneaky link, like you be the extra leg, you'd be like, you know what, that's from my past. No, you don't want that karma. They want to do something, all right, maybe if by the time you get single and I'm single, maybe, this maybe, and this is kind of, it's gonna have that person that you used to deal with kind of like in their mind, well, it's just a maybe. See, you might have took that risk. Maybe they promised you something, like to get together and be together, whatever. You might have took the risk in it. You might have hit rock bottom, but that person's still with their person and still has another sneaky link. Look at this. Mystery love. You might be missing out on something like this. So you could choose to go to your past, or you could be what? Pampering yourself. Unbothered. See, once you've healed, you're not gonna care. What's done is done, I'm hearing. What's done is done. Some of you guys, you may find out, oh shit, a sibling could have been with your person, or a cousin, your friend, and you're gonna be in this energy. I don't give a fuck. And you'll for some of you guys, you could be dealing with that or healing from that. And you're not gonna put yourself in that position. You learn. Some of you guys will actually learn from this lesson. You'll be like, damn. And a lot of you guys are gonna educate other people, like, nah, don't even go there. That's part of your journey. A lot of you guys, once you start to clean up, I'm just here to take accountability, change. It's almost like your karma starts to turn into dharma. So whatever you put out here, especially when it comes to guiding people or giving people advice, you don't want to do that, because some of us, and like I said, all of us have a different journey. For some of you guys, you're really interested in your past. What is that person doing? And you're disregarding your life. Like, turn that shit around to where you ask, like, God, what do you have for me? Because he's going to ask you, hey, have you healed? You want to create magic. You want to manifest. Have you healed? You see, you could be asking, and you have the tools to manifest, but you got to heal, especially the heart. That's the most important chakra you need to heal. The heart. You can't carry resentment. Everything that you went through, yeah, you might be pissed. Who wouldn't? Some of you guys got done, and I say done like I could be included in that. We've all been betrayed in some way or another. Some with money or blessings that they could have jacked, our work, or our work, our money. And it's almost like some of you guys, options could block your manifestations. And with you needing to move forward, is to really look back. I'm hearing with all, this is the card, the 7, the option cards, whatever. But maybe there's some people that you could have done wrong, that need apologies, or you have all these people that are coming towards you, and it's going to depend on how you react. For some of you Aries, it pertains to giving back to you what is rightfully yours. And some people, look, that might have took from you, and they're sitting there and they didn't have the harvest they expected, because what they did to you is finally catching up to them, and they know they got to return something back. So you might have about 7 people, and you may have 7 people to ask forgiveness from. And you'll start to step into this energy right here. Look at that. All that green. She's holding her bag. This is a person, look, even though she's been through a lot, he or she, this is you wearing your scars, your challenges, you're putting to use everything, every hurt and pain, every betrayal, you learn from it. A lot of you guys are in this 4 of Swords. I'm talking to Aries, that you guys went in deep. You focused on your inner work. A lot of you guys disappeared. I mean, forcefully disappeared. I'm hearing some of you guys, that rejection was crazy, but it was needed. So you went from being out in the woods. If you're beginning on this journey, you might be in the woods. Some of you guys won't have a place. That's okay. And this is like God testing you through this whole thing, because some of you guys may feel alone, but some of you guys are on this time frame, or it's about to begin. No, they said some of you fuckers are here, and they're watching you. Aries, they're watching you. Some of you guys are on first class on the plane. Then you have this right here. This could be an ex. It's almost like everybody's walking away from them. Maybe for a lot of you guys in the past, they didn't choose your side or anything. Maybe you had to sit alone. And just 2 cards. This is you sitting alone. This is you gaining your power back. And for some people, they're looking back. Maybe you've came back in town. For a lot of you guys, and you're in this energy, and they can't believe it. For some of you guys, look, you seeing your kids back. If you went through a divorce, finally, you got your kids back. This is something that you fought for big time. This card came out, I think it was either Libra or Leo. But there's a co-worker that maybe got you fired. Look, with the 2 people, it's almost like they got you fired and they had to take on your position. And I'm hearing their karma is that they didn't get paid extra. And if they did, it was $1 or $2, not like well, you were getting paid $40 an hour, you know. So what benefit did this motherfucker get for doing what he doing? And this could have destroyed your family, your foundation, and it separated. It affected the way you made your money, your income, how you supported your family. So there could be somebody right now that is watching you, or is going to be watching you if you're not in this energy yet. You might have hit the lotto. Universe has an amazing way to reward you, but they're watching you and they're like, fuck. And this is a person that just had hatred, jealousy. They knew they couldn't do your job. They knew they couldn't fill in your shoes. And for some of you guys, you went, like after the rejection, it hurt. You lost your family and they called you back and you didn't go. And this person could have been begging like, hey, we need you. And this could have been a so-called friend. For some of you guys, it was even a relative. For some of you guys, it was a relative that you got them this job. And to take your spot, they betrayed you. If this was somebody that left you, It hurt your inner child. It really crushed it. And that's, some of you guys have been working through it. Now for some of you other ones that had the family split up, it's been a long time since you've seen your kids. Some of them are already in this age, like they're older. Some of you guys remember this was you as a kid. Maybe you experienced this, and this story is your father, and you're repeating the same cycle. So you're at the point right now where you're breaking this generational curse, and it means you stepping away, not worrying about the person, what they're doing. I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't there stalking on the exes or nothing, like with the checking and seeing what they were doing. Hell no. So Aries, this is just a quick midnight reading. Some of you guys are on the right path. Some of you guys are staying loyal. If they walk away, because these people could have convinced you, hey, this is for somebody out there. You stayed loyal to a business, for example. And these kids were these for some of you guys, Aries, I just got a download. You could have had siblings that sabotaged the whole family legacy because it was meant for you. For some of you guys, whether it was a mother, father, you were like this. Maybe you're the oldest sibling, and they sabotaged, and you stood there. You might have just probably, they closed it down, and you had to go within. And this is something that God guided you. And you still passed. It could have broke your heart, but you left it in God's hands. For some of you guys, you were just going there to help them. They knew you had another journey, but I'm hearing a form of manipulation to control you, to keep you from moving on so you could stay in that shit. It didn't work. You're too loyal to God, the universe. I'm picking up on Aries. For some of you guys, your sun, it could be an Aries, and you don't even know. Could be a daughter too, but put it how it resonates, because we see a little girl. But if it's a boy, it's almost like he knows the manipulation that was going on, but he sees you moving forward, and he's happy. For some of you guys, maybe you're in contact, but for my men or even a mother figure, there's a daughter that is hurt, and she needs the healing, and she can't understand why this separation had to happen. It's almost like in disbelief, but in this could be for some of you guys, they're young, but this one is over a teenager. There's something that happened. For the ones that are spiritual warriors, you're going to know this. Some of you guys have been battling a spirit that has went from generation, and it's almost like you almost got this fucking thing. That's what I'm hearing. And you're like with anger, and this is the last person to fight for, and she might be in this energy, but there's a guide that's helping her. You're gonna know. This could be you too. If you're right here, they're telling you to stay strong. There's a past grandma that is helping you. She could look like this. She could wear these colors right here. I'm hearing very fancy for in those days. And even though you have this 9 of Swords, that young lady is gonna start to get up. There's another grandpa. Look, This grandpa, he could be Irish, but he's got a record right here. He like rock and roll. I don't know, ZZ Top or something. But look, this grandpa it's almost like this person made everything work. And it could be a past grandfather that's helping you or this child. Some of you guys are gonna get this. Some of you guys might get your family back, but a lot of you guys, the unity that you had, that you've been fighting for, some of you guys are gonna create with a new family, and it's almost like a blended family. Why? Because you put in the work. See, the devil was behind this whole situation, and this is the most important part before we close, because this was gonna close it out right now. When you realize, and they're saying it loud, to not hate the person that's causing you this. And this is the most important part. It's hard. Because for a lot of you guys, it hit hard. It could have been a child that came against you, or a parent that came against you, like vice versa. A brother, sibling, Abel and Cain. It could be a spouse, you know, Delilah, whatever. But when you look at things from a higher perspective, it was an entity that is behind what you're battling. It's going to be a war. It's going to require you strength. For a lot of you guys, you've been chosen to deal with it. And a lot of you guys are going to spend time with God, and you're going to be writing these down, and you're going to be researching your ancestors. You'll be like, holy shit. Because look, that's your homework. God's not going to tell you everything at once. You're going to put in the work. You're going to go from you kind of, yes, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because are you ready? And once you are, you're going to get into this hermit mode. I love this energy. This is where you start to actually get the channeled messages. And God strategically starts to put you to play. And it's a battle. And you might feel ridiculed, you know. But look beyond this and look at the pyramid. You're going to get a lot of distractions. Some of the readings that you guys might be complaining, there's a message behind it, but the devil's going to not let you hear it because of the voice. And that's the enemy that's going to keep you from getting a piece of the message. Not all of it might not resonate with you. But if you're going to run from a voice, you could lose out on the message. See, the devil will make it sound however. And it's meant for only certain people to listen to that message, is what I'm telling you. It's only for certain people. Those videos, if something annoys you, go within and be like, why? Because you could be missing that piece of information, maybe somewhere, maybe even towards the end, but it'll help you one step. And for some of you guys, you're gonna fly out. Pay attention, because in the future you might meet a person with that voice. You're gonna be like, holy shit, no. That's what I'm being told. Now, with these 2 cards right here to end it, some of you guys could be in this energy and you feel like giving up. They're telling you, keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Because you have somebody on your mind. This could have been your old life. Whether you're a man, remember, we have to balance our energies. Some of you guys didn't work out in the field, so you didn't know how to appreciate employees. You spent your time inside drinking and having this with man or woman, but I'm picking up on a man. And the universe is teaching you, right? Because some of you guys weren't fair with employees. That's something, it's a blessing. When you have a business, the employees are your blessing. I dealt with that with my counterpart. Always trying to figure out how to, and at the end, that was part of my departure, because I couldn't deal with that. No. Your employees are your blessings. You pay them good, have a good environment, and they will not always appreciate you. Not always. That's just the name of the game. But they are a blessing. So some of you guys, your counterpart could be going through that. They thought whatever they took from you, now they're having to bust their ass. It's like, let God balance everything out. So I'm going to leave you here with this one, these two. Some of you guys think, oh, I'll never get love. But look, you have choices to make, and it doesn't pertain. It's going to lead you. The other person that is meant for you is going to be healing at the same time, maybe different places, because you go from here, and this is you surrendering to God. This is you going back to a child, healing that inner child. And there's something from your past that you're going to remember. And once you heal that and the other person heals, look. Aries, that's what I got for you. Infinite Tarot 888. That shit was long, huh? Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Hang in there. Write your goals. What you need to attack, what you need to better, what you need to forgive. Most importantly, forgive yourself. And all those Judas, give them a thank you. Because they're pushing you to your future. Even this one that took your job, he's pissed. He had to learn the lesson. He or she, they're like, fuck. Aries is over there chilling, getting all the bitches or all the dudes, whatever, however may look. They watching you, look, going on this journey. That sure looks fun, even though you might not have a lot. And some of you guys are learning how God provides, and with a little bit of money. It goes a long ways when you're right here. Some of you guys are going to learn to be on your own. And it's going to feel weird. Some of you guys are, this is your card. Man or woman. Some of you guys are in this and people would never tell. Never would be even, maybe the closest people, but a lot of you guys are going to be in this energy, this status in the future. And it might not show. And you may be that old, but your inner child is going to be like this. So a lot of you guys have, this is something for some of you guys, you wished on the star to go with the transformation. And I got to go because it's almost 3. I got to go to work. Infinite Tarot 888. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, and comment. Don't forget this. Take a picture of it. Look at this. Remember, what you put out will return back to you. So whatever you put out in the past, get ready, because it's coming back. And it all depends on how you receive it. You could cry. Have a good attitude so it goes back and it comes back happy. Infinite Tarot 888.